या हाय गाइस वेलकम प्रदीप श्रीवास्तव हियर। मैं आज एक एविएशन मार्केट पे दोबारा एक वीडियो बनाने जा रहा हूँ। रीज़न ये है कि एविएशन मार्केट के बारे में जो हमने पिछले वीडियो में जिक्र किया था, वी स्पोक अबाउट द गो एयर एपिसोड वेयर गो एयर फाइल दी
की कमी के कारण गो फर्स्ट एयरलाइंस की उड़ानें आज और कल के लिए रद्द रहेंगी। 1 मिनट की रिपोर्ट देखिए।
आर्थिक तंगी से जूझ रही वाडिया ग्रुप की एयरलाइंस गो फर्स्ट की उड़ानें आज और कल के लिए रद्द।
So I think going further we should also see that what is going to happen in the aviation market and how does the bigger picture look like. See, the aviation market has always been very interesting and there have always been investors who are wanting to invest in India. The traffic is increasing.
It's one of the biggest purchases in aviation history. 470 new aircraft ordered from Boeing and Airbus to give Air India a major revamp.
Enjoy Air India Boeing 787 Dreamliner. Amazing feel, amazing features.
The deal includes 400 short-haul planes and 70 long-haul, with 370 more aircraft on option. It's going to cost Air India over $70 billion.
Well, I think it's really the story of India, already one of the top 5 aviation markets.
The infrastructure is increasing, the government is spending a lot of money, so the aviation market per se is very, very lucrative. But howsoever, whatever has been happening, I explained in the last video. What we are going to talk now is how does it look like in the next future? Abhi current scenario क्या है? और बिगर पिक्चर क्या है? अगर हम ध्यान से देखें तो मेरे ख्याल से अब 7-8 एयरलाइन ही जो मेजर बची हैं, जो डोमेस्टिक पैसेंजर एयरलाइंस बची हैं इंडिया में, और उसको हम उंगलियों में गिन सकते हैं। सबसे पहले हम सब जानते हैं कि इंडिगो एयरलाइन है, उसके बाद विस्तारा एयरलाइन है।
The same time, I think we also like to believe that the experience of what we've achieved with Vistara also gives us all the confidence that we can, take on this quite, ambitious task of
एयर इंडिया है, एयर एशिया है, स्पाइस जेट है। आकाशा है और गो एयर आपको पता है क्लोज हो गई है, और बाकी छोटी मोटी है। तो बेसिकली ये 6-7 एयरलाइन हैं जो सबसे ज़्यादा इंडिया में अभी डोमेस्टिक एयरलाइन हैं। अब हम इसके बारे में थोड़ा स्टडी करते हैं कि इन सब की मार्केट शेयर क्या है, जिससे कि हमें एक बिगर पिक्चर का आइडिया लग सके। सो इफ यू सी इंडिगो इन दी लेट मी टेक यू 3 एग्जांपल्स। एक मैं आपको मार्केट शेयर इनके नवंबर लास्ट ईयर की फिगर्स बताऊंगा, एक इस फरवरी की बताऊंगा और एक अप्रैल की बताऊंगा। सो विल बी एबल टू सी दैट हाउ द थिंग्स आर गोइंग, एंड विल बी एबल टू मेक आउट some conclusion out of it. So in the November 22, Indigo had a market share of about 55.7%, a big market share of 55.7%. Vistara had 9.3%, Air India had 9.1%, Air Asia had 7.6%, SpiceJet had 7.5%, Go Air that time was flying, so Go First had 7.5%, again 7.5%, Akasha had 1.8%, and the others had 1.5%. So that was the picture as far as November was concerned. And if we see what happened in February, we will find that Air Asia was almost similar to what they were doing. Air India went down to 8.9%. Vistara went down to 8.7%. Go Air was 8%. Indigo went to 55.9%. And SpiceJet went to 7.5%. So you clearly see the SpiceJet went down, Air India went down, and still Indigo commanded a position of more than around 56% in the marketplace. So now let us see what has happened in April. So if you see in April, these DGCA statistics clearly says that Air Asia was 7.6%, Air India was 8.6%, Air Vistara was 8.7%, Go Air went down to 6.4%, Indigo is 57.5%, SpiceJet is 5.8%, SpiceJet also went down to 5.8%, and then others were about 5%, out of which Akasha was about 2%. So overall, if we see, Indigo has been eating up the market share every month and every year, right? And post this 2nd of May, when Go Air announced the insolvency, the Indigo as well as the Tata groups are busy, increasing their flights in the routes where Go Air closed down, so that they can get the maximum market share. So the strategy is very clear. What it looks like that in the marketplace, Indigo is already covering more than half of the market share, and probably is growing every month, every year, and happens to now Indigo is clearly the leader or the king of the airlines. Yeah. So 57.5% is a big number, and the way Indigo has its aggressive plans, I'm sure it will go up a little more. Tata Group, on the other hand, had a strategy of probably acquiring few of the airlines, and now Air India in its kitty. So if we add up to all the Air Asia, Vistara and Air India market share, it comes to about 27%. So which is also a sizable amount of market share. So if we see in the entire market, there is nothing left apart from this Tata Group and the Indigo. So lines like SpiceJet and Akasha Air probably doing a very, small amount of market share. So it clearly sees, it looks like that, the market is probably consolidated to a level where Tata and Indigo are the major players. Indigo commands the market, and virtually if Tata would have not, probably acquired and become a group, then Indigo would be in a situation of a monopolistic situation, right? So what I see, what I foresee is the next coming years, these two, Indigo and Tata Group, are going to probably command the market, grow in the market and have the most largest share. So it is a, it is probably, you can say it is a state of duopoly than a monopolistic situation or a consolidation, in my view. What do you say? So two groups would be commanding the entire market share of the aviation market. That's the idea what I wanted to bring to